What's going down, everyone? Welcome back to Rough Life Gaming. All right, guys, we are back talking about the update. We just got the thing dropped in our inbox last night saying it's coming soon. So, guys, Tuesday, Wednesday, next week, expect the update coming. All right, guys, now there's a little bit of a controversy here. Mine says 3 new playable characters. However, Tawna and Mobile Gamer both had, in their messages, said 4 new playable characters. So, is this going to be a Dormammu in Dark Dimension 5? There's no mention of Dark Dimension 5 in here. Or is this just going to be a 4th new playable character that they're holding pretty close to the vest, playing it a little secretive? Are they messing with us? Could this be a symbiote because of Venom has been moved up to October 1st? Are we getting a Venom tie-in? I think we should. Please give us a symbiote to make the Doom Raid bio section so much easier. We really need it to be a little easier. That bio boss node is the worst of the Doom Raid. So give me a symbiote, maybe a gold milestone null. You know, gold milestones are typically just as good as legendary characters. So we haven't had one since Emma Frost. Give me a null. I'll take him all day long. Or Toxin or whoever else. Not Scream, but like Screech or something crazy like that. There's another symbiote that's I think is going to be in Venom too. But all right, guys. We got new costumes. We're talking the new Wolverine Weapon X. We got new Mythic Legendary event. That's Omega Red, baby. We all know that's coming. Omega Red is going to be the Mythic Legendary event where you are going to have specific ISO, specific gear tiers, all that good stuff, just like Adam Warlock. So, just to unlock him, you're going to want 5 gold stars on your Secret Avengers. You're going to want level 3 ISO, and you're going to want gear tier 12 or 13. Not 100%. I'll get back to you on that. I think is it 12, 13, and 14, or is it 13, 14, 15? It might be 13, 14, 15. All right, what else we got coming? Alliance War updates. Guys, we are getting 2 rooms apiece for defense. So get ready to throw 2 more teams on your defense. And we're also going to be getting these new bonuses for war-ready characters. That is going to be any character you have on defense that is ISO level 4, green level 4. That's what you're going to want to get bonus stats. I don't know. There's going to be some crazy stuff that is going to be for those war-ready characters. Like I said, so it's not very hard. They just increase the amount of ISO you get per campaign. So I highly suggest doing the 50 refreshes because you're getting experience points, which is getting you to level 85, and you're also able to farm a ton of ISO now. And getting to level 4 isn't that bad. 27 is reasonable. You know, so I highly suggest getting all of your defensive teams to level 4 green ISO because it is going to be huge stat boost from what I understand. And we're also going to be getting newer or more energy at the start. We're going to be starting this thing off with 4 energy instead of 2. So what does that mean, guys? That means this wars should be over a lot sooner. It's going to be a lot faster for you to get to your opponent's armory and barracks and take those down. And that's usually what the deciding factor in war is. The first person to take out the armory, barracks, and so on and so forth is usually the winner of the war. What else we got coming? Doom 2 and Teal Gear. These two are going hand in hand, guys. They are coupled together for at least a month or 2. Okay, so they are going to be releasing this Doom 2.0. And sadly to say, the Gear Tier 16 is going to be locked, paywalled behind Doom 2. So either get your wallets out to buy the stuff or get working on your roster because that's what it's going to take to get into Doom 2. It's going to be a very hard raid, but that's a given. That's how it is at first. You know, that's the whales, the krakens, the people who want to throw as much money at the problem as they can. They milk them for a month or so. Then they'll be like, okay, here comes the battle pass, and it's going to have Gear Tier 16 in it now. We'll get 2 months of that, and then probably about 3 months into this Gear Tier 16, I think they'll come out with the War Orb. If not, right off the rip. I hope it's right off the rip. I hope they give us some other agency other than Doom 2 to get Gear Tier 16. Please do not make me blow up my alliance I'm in or make everybody leave the alliance they're in, playing with people they're having fun with just because they have to chase Dark Dimension 5 and Gear Tier 16. That is a good way to just ruin the game. And, I mean, while our devs are so tone deaf, I could totally see it happening, guys. But, like I said, worst case scenario, about 3 months, there's going to be some gates opening up, and everybody will be able to get access to Gear Tier 16 without having to spend a bunch of money on it. Now, granted, it'll be a slow grind, but it'll be more reasonable within about 3 months of Gear Tier 16 being out, guys. So if you want to be in that first race to get into Dark Dimension 5, have at it. I will be coming in about month 2 or 3, and I'll probably be finishing close to around the same time as you or within a month after you. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not above buying an offer or two to get some key characters to Gear Tier 16, especially if we get to Doom 2 at the time. But don't count on it, guys. So what are we going to need? What's coming out, guys? What do we have coming to the game? Rumors I'm hearing, all the crazy stuff. Let's start off with who is going to be unlocking Omega Red. New Mythic Legendary event, and it's requiring Secret Avengers. These guys right here. So you're going to want these guys all at 5 stars. You see, I'm super close. I got 34 away on Sharon Carter. I do believe the choke point is going to be Maria Hill, and that's only because she was like a milestone release, I think. So everybody's pretty close on Sharon Carter. Most people have Captain Sam just because he's boss, and he was 2 strike passes. So I think their choke point is going to be Maria Hill. But also, what else do we have? Let's go back and let's just click on Shield. See what else comes up. Nick Fury. Guys, this guy right here, unfortunately, you are going to have him at 5 stars. Look, I haven't even taken him past 5 stars because he's such an old legendary, and the power leap in this game is insane. And then you're going to need Winter Soldier, guys. The Winter Soldier, who I'm sure is at the very bottom of my roster. Okay, where's he at? There he is right there. Boom. So we got him up to 6. He's super close. Look, I don't even have him at 6.664. Like this is insane to me. The fact that they're making us build him up is crazy. So that tells me, guys, the Winter Soldier is going to be a part of something moving forward. They aren't going to just make us do him for no reason. I mean, he was required for an event not that long ago. They wanted us to build him up. So I do think he is going to be coming to, what do we got coming to the game, guys? Let's go over here. Thunderbolts, right? Thunderbolts will be coming to the game, guys. Let's see. It's not really going to... trying to see some of the good characters. And when we go over here, we got Atlas, Zemo, Mach 1, Meteorite, Songbird, Techno. That's like the first iteration. But I fully suspect we are going to be getting like... let me see. Let's go back over here to Thunderbolts. Let's go to the Wikipedia. And we will see everybody who's been a part of these guys. Roster. And it goes on and on and on. So, guys, Hawkeye. Hawkeye's a possibility for this team. I do think Winter Soldier is going to be a part of this team, guys. I do think what we are going to be getting is Red Hulk. Where's he at? Oh, come on. Red Hulk should be a part of this team. Everybody knows Crossbones has been a part of it. I mean, there's been a lot of... it's basically just like the Avengers. There's lower level. There's higher level. Oh, man. There he is. Right there. I suspect we're going to be getting Thaddeus Ross himself. Thunderbolt Ross. We are going to be getting Red Hulk. I do think we are going to be getting Abomination and U.S. Agent John Walker. Let's find Winter Soldier, James Bucky Barnes. We know he's going to be there. This is one I really hope for, guys. I really am hoping for Agent Venom. Give us Agent Venom, guys. Come on. Now, Punisher, Lecture. Look at all the people. Deadpool. There has been so many different members of this Thunderbolt team. Man-Thing, Hyperion. They teased him in MCU not that long ago. However, like, I'm not seeing John Walker. U.S. Agent. That's who I'm really think is going to hit it. It's going to be U.S. Agent, Red Hulk, probably Abomination. I'm hoping for Abomination, or even just make a Hulk team. Give me a Gamma team already. But guys, that's besides the point. What else do we know is coming to the game, right? We got Dark Dimension 5 coming. All that stuff is going to be leading up to, like, you know, we're getting Dormammu. He's going to be a be-all, end-all character too, Dormammu. But what's the other rumors I'm hearing on the street? I'm going to end this video real quick. I'm going to talk about some of the other rumors I've been hearing. Okay, and that is, where are they at? Oh, man. Heralds of Galactus. I must have accidentally closed it, guys. But look, I've been hearing about these guys, and I've been hearing about these guys right here, the Four Horsemen. Now, word on the street is Omega Red is going to be one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, one of Apocalypse Four Horsemen. So I did a bunch of research, and all I could find was like the Horsemen of Salvation or something crazy like that, which was like Magneto and Omega Red, a few other ones. But we all knew Marvel Strike Force kind of does their own thing. So I totally could see him. What's the rumor is he's going to be Pestilence. I think Plague or Pestilence, one of the two. Okay, then I hear Sunspot is coming as the other one. Then what do we got? Angel. Angel is going to be coming as Death. Death is going to be Angel, and then the other one we haven't quite heard about yet. So I would have loved to see Gambit come, because he was one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. But they're saying that these are going to be legendaries, guys. Now, if that is the case, you know how long it's going to take for us to get 4 new legendary characters in Marvel Strike Force? It's going to take forever. So are they going to make us wait an entire year for this new big bad character? Or is this something where they're going to be like, okay, for the first time ever, you got to do 2 legendaries? I could see that. Okay, so we got Omega Red. That means the next big legendary dropping could be a requirement for to get Apocalypse. I totally see them just sprinkling in a couple other crazy mutants in there. So, like, you know, maybe Angel or Sunspot. Sunspot, I don't think should be a legendary character. But, you know, there is a lot of mutants they could play with and bring to some other teams, like X Factor, for instance. You could bring somebody else to the Uncanny X-Men and make them to be one of the unlock requirements. There's a lot of tunes that they could do here, guys. And when I think Four Horsemen and Apocalypse, I think arena meta team all the way. Sunfire, you got Famine, Jeb Lee's another one. Caliban, Polaris, she was Pestilence. War. Now, War has been the Incredible Hulk, Deathbird, Gazer. So, and I mean, there's so many possibilities, guys. So we don't really know who's going to be War just yet. Now, Death, we're going to get the Angel version from what I hear. But you've also had Gambit, Wolverine, some other good ones. So is it beyond the realm of possibility that when Apocalypse comes, if they do him right, he could be an amazing character where he actually just takes every mutant on his team. Like if it's a controller mutant, they become this Horseman. If they're a blaster, they become War Horseman. If they're or a blaster or brawlers become War. You know, something like support could be Famine. So I mean, like that's one way they could do it, where any mutant you pair with Apocalypse becomes better, gets a better set of abilities or whatever. Just soup them up in some way, shape, or form. That'd be cool. But I do think they're actually going to get just like 4 basic characters who will become empowered when paired with Apocalypse. So they are going to be the requirements to unlock them, as well as part of the team to unlock him. So who's that 5th character going to be? We don't even know yet. Keep that in mind. But guys, what is the team that you see beating this team? And that is this team right here, Heralds of Galactus. Now there has been a ton of Heralds of Galactus. I don't see him on here, but this is what threw me off in the game, because we got Silver Surfer. People started talking about Galactus and all that right there. And then we got Adam Warlock. So right there's 2 of the Heralds of Galactus. And I'm like, that's what's coming, guys. They're setting up this grand tournament or a world boss or something of that nature. So we're going to have some very, very big teams coming next year, guys. Look for the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Look for the Heralds of Galactus. both of these teams, along with Infinity Watch, Heroes for Hire, some of these teams you're seeing now that have these insane amounts of sustain, they're going to be needed to make it through this new grand tournament or whatever it might be. So, guys, that's all I have for you. That's what's coming over this next patch. That's what's coming. The rumors I'm hearing are coming soon, as well as I've heard rumors of Rocket and Groot getting a rework coming with the Nova Corps. Richard Rider Nova, come on. We've been waiting for him for a minute, too. Paired up with Rocket, Groot, Star-Lord, maybe. We all know that. I mean, the Guardians of the Galaxy are just one rework away from being great again. So, guys, it's going to be a lot of fun over the next few months. So just hold out. I know there hasn't been a lot of content. We are due for some new chapters in our campaign. I mean, they're going to get to this stuff, guys, but it's taken a while, and the game is really taking a turn towards the financial aspect, where it is just a pay-to-win, pay-to-win, pay-to-win. But the one thing about these pay-to-win games like this, it's only that way for about 3 months. They get every nickel and dime they can, and then they open up the floodgates. And you feel pretty stupid that you spent $2,000 and a guy who's free to play got there 3 months later. So basically, is it worth it, to spend all this money up front so you buy yourself 3 months of playing, Well, it's just nice to stay ahead of the curve. But guys, keep that in mind. A couple months in, you always get all the new toys everybody else has already played with. So don't worry about any of that. And until next time, guys, click that like button, click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that way you get notified every time I drop a new video. I just did like 4 videos today. So be on the lookout, guys. Share this video with some of your friends. Drop it on some other Discords. And stay safe.